Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. I hope you are doing well. I don't know what to do with my hands. I feel like Ricky Bobby. I'm trying a different setup here. And I'll just be honest with you. The setup is ingenious. I mean, I've got this little bitty desk tripod with my phone camera, and it's stuck inside a roll of paper towels. I wanted some height and just a different view, and yeah, some real high-tech logistics are going on in the Kevin Toll Reed studio here. But I digress. Let's get into this. We're talking Reshuffle TBR. Hopefully, by the time you see this, these two books were the remaining two books on my previous TBR list will be knocked out. Book 2 in the Bernie Rodabar series by Lawrence Block, The Burglar in the Closet, and book number 1 in the Travis McGee series by John McDonald, The Deep Blue Goodbye. Hopefully, I will have those read by the time you see this. Yeah, that's the plan. So it's time to add some books into my new TBR list. So let's talk about them. I'm getting back into the 87th Precinct series with Axe from Ed McBain. Looking forward to getting back into the characters in the 87th Precinct. I've been missing them for the last month or month and a half, and so I'm anxious to get back to them. I'm also anxious to get back into this series, the Harry Bosch series, with book number 3, The Concrete Blonde by Michael Connolly. So that's on my TBR list as well. I do have a couple buddy reads, one of them being Rising Sun by Michael Crichton. I'm going to be reading that with several different gentlemen, so more information will be forthcoming on that. But this is a reread for me. I've read this book several times. I've watched the movie with Wesley Snipes and Sean Connery. It is a good one. You should definitely check this book out. I am excited to get back into another Crichton entry and reading The Rising Sun. Professor X will be very excited to know that, yes, Demolition Angel by Robert Krass is on my TBR list. I've been missing Krass. His thriller writing is just supernatural. I mean, it's really good. So I'm anxious to see if Demolition Angel will hold up. I really enjoyed the 2-minute rule in Hostage. Yeah, I have high hopes for Demolition Angel, so I'm excited. We also continue on with the Sackett read-along, and we have books 13 and 14 in the series. We are getting to the end of the trail, folks. We have Mustang Man and Galloway, books 13 and 14 in this series. Quick reads. I'm very interested in getting back into more Sackett books. Galloway seems interesting. I don't know much of anything on Mustang Man, so we'll see. Hopefully, I can get back into Tell Sackett soon. Maybe one of these, and maybe this one is. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. I'm excited to continue on with the Sackett series. I think there is a few of us left. A few of us. Yeah. We'll see who ends up making it all the way through. I've been promising to read and purchase more independent authors, and I picked up some independent authors, and so I added one to the list for this TBR, and that is The Anubis Stone by Josh L. Dean. I will put his handle on YouTube here, and you can see it, but Josh is a subscriber of mine. Comments a lot. I told him, hey, I need to pick up this book, and so I picked up The Anubis Stone. I'm anxious to read it. It should be a quick read for me, and do a review on this, so be on the lookout for that. I'm trying my best to continue on reading this book. There's nothing wrong with this book. I think it's fascinating. I like the content. I just have struggled to find the time to fit it in with everything else going on. I'm just a little over diversified, if I should say so. But I need to make this a priority. I promised Bob at Robert G. Reader Books I would be reading this book and trying to virtually participate in his Roman reading challenge, and I have really failed him in that regard, as I've only read about 75 pages in this book. So I'm gonna try to make a commitment to read so many pages per day or per week, and try to forge ahead here. Even if I have to take a day off from work and just read this thing all day long, I'll do it if I have to, but we'll see. I enjoy Mary Beard's writing. I've enjoyed what I've read so far. I just got to find the time to get this thing in. And then the big buddy read and the final book on the TBR pile is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. I'm reading this with DG at Colonel Mustard in the library. We are buddy reading this in April and May. This is a huge book, so we decided, we need 2 months to kind of read through this and let it marinate, so to speak. This is a huge book. I mean, it's 1,200 pages. So, I'm excited, though. I've always wanted to read The Count of Monte Cristo, and I know a lot of people say, hey, you need to get this edition of it, and so I went out and got that, and I'm very excited. So, that is my TBR reshuffle. I hope you're doing well. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what books you have planned or excited to read in the near term. I'm always interested in knowing what you all are reading, and I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will talk to you all in the next one. Thanks. I knew I was going to forget this one, but I'm also going to add to the list because it came out recently, was John Sanford's Lethal Prey. It is book number 35 in the Lucas Davenport series. I'm going to get it on Audible and listen to it. So that is also going on my TBR list. I knew I was going to forget this one because I didn't have the physical book in front of me, but I wanted to give you guys a quick update. Rookie mistake.